Meanwhile, let's talk about this. That bodega worker who stabbed and killed an ex-convict and career criminal in self-defense was released from Rikers Island yesterday. But New Yorkers are outraged at DA Alvin Bragg for charging the man with murder in the first place and putting the bail at $250,000. Even Mayor Eric Adams spoke out in support of the worker, Jose Alba.
From the video, I saw a worker here inside the store following the law, and he should not have been approached in the manner that he was approached.
Right. That's an understatement. Here with reaction is New York Councilman Joe Borelli. Joe, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It comes down to this. This career criminal comes in and starts roughing up the guy. And at one point, he starts to drag him out. And the guy thought, OK, he's going to take me out and kill me. And he was defending himself and his place of business. And even though it was self-defense, the DA here in Manhattan charged him with murder.
Right, and it's deeper than that. This is not one bad call from Alvin Bragg. This is the perversion of our criminal justice system where we're talking about right and wrong with the wrong angles. And this is someone who was doing the right thing, working to support his family, and now he's a criminal. The message from the woke left prosecutors is that you must let people steal from you, you must let people assault you, and if you, in a moment of genuine fear, try to defend yourself, you might be the criminal and behind bars in Rikers Island, which is insane.
You perfectly summarized this entire crazy thing. That's why it's the cover of the New York Post today, just that he's finally been let out. Apparently, a judge said, there's the cover, Free Jose. A judge said, wait a minute, this was a self-defense thing. It can't be $250,000. He made it 50, and this guy's family came up with 5,000 bucks, and now he's out. But if you ask the average person on the street, they would think, you know what, here in New York City, of course you have a right to defend yourself. Even if you have to use a knife, if you think somebody's going to kill you, you're threatened, and the law should protect you, except maybe in New York City.
But that's sort of the irony of this whole situation. Again, it's not just one bad call. We have years of woke police policies. We have years of a woke progressive DA. And the net result is that we have lawlessness in this city where people who are doing their job, working day in and day out, feel they have no recourse from the justice system, from the police department, and they're forced to take matters into their own hands. It is Alvin Bragg's policy that he ran on. He didn't hide this. He ran on these policies of not prosecuting and having no consequences. And the net result is that we have a more dangerous city where more men like Jose Alba are working in bodegas, feeling unsafe and unprotected by our true justice system.
Joe, you go into bodegas all the time. They're little grocery stores on, on streets where people can go in and get a variety of different things. Crime in the bodegas, according to the New York Post today, is up 70 or 80%. And so often, the guys they know that the DA is not going to do anything, so they just let the career criminals clean them out. Same thing we've shown the grocery stores and the drug stores and retail stores where people just, they go and grab whatever they want to because they know there's no consequence. And here's a guy who finally stood up to a bully and ultimately defended himself, and now he's in trouble.
He's the one left holding the bill for Alvin Bragg's bad policies. And again, we have to somehow blame the voters a little bit, too. This is someone who ran for office promising on day one he was no longer going to prosecute thieves and small offenders. Right. The net result is that we have this system, as you pointed out, where people like this perpetrator can go in and feel like they have absolutely no threat from law enforcement or the justice system and can act as though they want. This is the result.
So if that was his campaign platform, why the hell would the people of New York vote for this guy?
It's a shame. They tend to go blindly into the polls of voting for the most progressive. This is the problem with a one-party city where you have Democratic control at all levels.
Except you're a Republican over in Staten Island.
That's true.
The exception to the rule for the most part. All right. Joe, thank you very much for joining us live.
Thank you.
It's a crazy town.